Oh, that is scary. Hello everybody. I'm back because I have been thinking about this too freaking much. I need to, like, it is an I need right now to solve this and figure out what the hell I can do. And I've been thinking about it since I last recorded. Welcome back to Silksong, everybody. I literally have been thinking about it all day since I last recorded. I got home from my class and have been sitting here being like, now how the frick do I solve this thing? So my thought process is I want to head back to 2 or 3 of the major locations for basically civilization. I want to check Bellheart. I want to check Halfway Home. And I also want to go up to Songclave and see if I can't fix it that way. Basically, my plan is hope that somebody in the world knows a way to fix the problem so that I can get the problem fixed. Because, you know, it just makes sense to me that that would be, you know, effectively the way to do it. Hunter, do you know anything? Do you know anything? No. No, but this is something. Trail's End, child-wielding needle. I have caught fresh scent of my master in those stricken swamps beside the citadel. Ask you now to follow to meet together at Trail's End. Chakra posted a quest. Shopkeeper, do you know anything? What a state you're in. You look like you're one breath away from keeling over dead. I will continue to live, madam, but I am indeed afflicted. A parasite has taken root within my shell. Perhaps you have something that could help me, a medicine. Not so sure I stock anything like that. You should ask Pavo there. It's his job to give directions and such, so he may have some useful advice. In the meantime, shopping itself is a type of medicine, isn't it? You should buy something new. Given your condition, this might be your last chance. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Rest. Pavo. My sickly friend Pavo can sense that you are ailing, but fret not, for in Bellheart pilgrims may rest and recuperate until they are fit to travel once more. Your hospitality is appreciated, Pavo, but I fear rest alone will not suffice for this illness. A parasite has taken root inside me, one I cannot remove through strength alone. Tell me, are there any you know who might be able to help me, a healer or a physician? A physician? Well, we did have one once, a frightening friend, callous and crude in her practice. For the health of glorious Bellheart, we voted unanimously to expel her. I know not where she buzzed away to, and I prefer to keep it that way, but if you really must seek her out, you might start by speaking to the old hermit skulking beside the Bellway. Yes, that hermit seems mad, but he has a way of accumulating knowledge. He might be able to tell you where that wretched physician is lurking. You? I'm assuming it would be them, or somebody, but while we're here, we're also gonna stop by and drop some things off. I smell something on you. Yes, enjoy your relics. We needed to give you them. Yes, this fits my collection well. Look then, look at what I have. Doing so much money. Why then, bring me more relics of the past. Records, seals, idols. Let's gather up the history of the world and hoard it all here nice and safe. Let's see here. This door, a locked bell home. Okay. And you are, yeah, you're done. At least for time being. So, we're looking for a person who's by the Bellway, which I'm assuming means in here, maybe? No, not in here. Oh? Oh. Hello? Did I just discover something that I've not seen before? Are you kidding me? I'm in the middle of trying to solve a problem that I have, and I immediately find something just as insane. Okay. What the frick? I mean, hey, in good news, this is like an actually pretty strong thing. Also, I just realized. Okay, you know, we're pretty fine. I might, You know what? Give me a second. I'm going to turn the volume down on the game just a teeny bit, just because I think it might help a teeny bit with being able to hear me a little better. I just realized that my sound is peaking a little high for the game, actually. Yeah, and I think I see why. I, like, never did my start of series set of this, because it was, when we were starting out, like, it was perfectly fine. So, yeah, no, that is more akin to what I'm normally used to, but I think what I will actually do is I'll set it up one more, because that seems more proper. Yeah. Whoop-de-doo. Oh my god! Okay, can I climb? I'm finding something here right now. Yeah, this dash attack is huge, and I love it. Because it is truly just combo. Can you go down, please? Ow. It both does and does not seem good. There we go. Yeah, I'm like, am I unintentionally finding the way to the other side of that thing that I had marked is, not usable? Also, excuse me. Okay, there we go. Is this access? The friggin' bellway that is all of this. Oh my god. Okay. I know there's a big guy down here that I need to be careful of. There we go. Interesting. Yeah, glad that I wasn't standing there. Glad that I wasn't standing there. You know, that's not what I expected that to be. Yeah, god, the dash attack just goes so hard. See, I feel like I'm walking in circles. God! You know, I should have felt that one. Oh. Oh, it gets mad if I die. It gets very mad if I die. How did I get down there again? That's right, it was through here. It was through here. That's right. Right. You know, this thing is very mad if I die. Like, at all. Ow. Ow. Maybe let's not, die while we're doing this. Because, like, you know, would be nice to stay. Oh my god. My cocoon is absolutely grotesque now. Okay then. Ow. Ow. Stop doing that, please. I can't heal. It won't let me heal. Like, I'd like to be allowed to heal. I have high doubts that this is where we're actually supposed to head for this thing, by the way. Especially because this is access into here. So now we've gained access into Bellheart from here. Yeah, where did he tell us to go? I kind of feel like an idiot because I'm stupid and have forgotten. Do. And back up. I'm like, where did Pavo tell us to go now? Here. There we go. Because he said Hermit by the Bellway, which I thought implied here. Here. Heal. What did you must really find that wretched physician, speak to the old hermit lurking beneath Bellheart. He knows much more than he admits of the world. Beneath Bellheart. Ah, so you want me to go there. Okay. So really, actually, what we just went through is actually entirely built to help us on this quest. Wow. That is nice. Yeah, that actually is hilarious. I wonder if this is specifically unlocked for this quest, actually. Like, as if you can't access this area. Oh my god. You just can... You can whip enemies down with this effect. Yeah, I figured that was going to go bad. I was like, wait, this probably just goes bad for me. Okay, so through here. And he probably is actually... He probably means these guys, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, like, in here. Are you... Frolics haven't ended, my lady. If you really test yourself, we should play again. Hit the 25 times, and you'll earn yourself a beautiful necklace of rosary. Not right now. I will in a bit. Just, I have a different issue. And I thought that you would be able to help with it. Okay, fine. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yep. Sure. 25. Let's see if I can do it. Yep. And, okay. There we go. I'm waiting for it to move. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Darn it. There we go. 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 Oh! I messed up. Alright, fine. I'm not going to spend the rosaries because I need it, and that looks like just the same thing as last time. So, quote-unquote, below the Bellway of Bellheart is where it's set. Did I miss the mark? Is it, like, right there and there's another spot off of it? Like... Beneath the Bellway of Bellheart. I'm gonna head back up and just see if I missed something. Because I really feel like... I feel like I definitely missed something here. Okay. Here we go. This is the Bellway. Yeah, not here, obviously. But we can see if there's a way here that I missed. No. God, you can do so much damage with that. Oh, hello. Bell Hermit, what do you want, slave? Slave, I am a traveler, stranger, not a slave. Yeah, exactly what a slave would say. Be gone. What is this twitching inside of you? A slave within a slave, giving over your shell to grow something greater. Parasite has made its home within me. It saps my energy, and I cannot purge it with strength alone. Lie down and die then, for all I care. Allow that wriggling thing its chance at life. Or else, go seek the one exiled from Bellheart, little Yarnaby. She was chased out high up into the moors, last I heard. You insist on surviving your infestation. Seek the one exiled from Bellheart, little Yarnaby. She was chased out high up to the moors, last I had heard. Okay. So... then I guess up we go to... Greymoor? It's gotta be in Greymoor then, which is where I thought that that was gonna take me, like, as, you know, one of the possible places of, you know, civilization that I was thinking about. Alright, let's head to Greymoor. Maybe taking Holden halfway home? Like, that's where I would have to think. Okay. Greymoor into here? Hello? Phew, you're looking a bit raw there, miss. I'm thinking it'll take more than my nectar to fix you up. Parasite of your land has twisted itself into my shell. Its writhing is causing some discomfort. If not for my unique constitution, I suspect it would have consumed me already entirely. Now, don't be bringing such dangerous things in here. Head to the top of the moors. There's an old doctor up there hiding in her bell. Her remedies are said to often hurt more than they help, but given your state, I'd say it's worth the risk. Okay, so up. You probably mean somewhere, like, up. I mean, we'll just check the upper areas and just see. I'm glad that this quest is actually relatively easy to denote where it is that I need to head. Because if it wasn't, I kind of would have been like, bruh, where the hell am I supposed to go with it? Yeah, I do love just the genuine amount of, like, insane play that this build seems to have. Like, the fact that I can actually, like, legitimately, like, super pogo off of this with the way that it's set up. Like, it just feels fluid. Is it up here that we're talking about? Maybe. It might be through here that we're thinking. Because, you know. God. You can definitely do some pretty insane pogos with this. So, I'm in upper here. Yeah, I see where I am. Is this spot where we want to be? Like, the problem is because I rely on the compass right now a lot to see where in the world I am and what I need to do. I'm kind of over here like, what am I doing? Okay, there's that go. Bye-bye. Was it here? It was here. Locked bell home call out. Sure, I say, unless you've brought a worthy specimen with something truly nasty inside them. Otherwise, leave the great Yarnaby in peace. I'm sick, madam, and badly in need of your service. I've become host to a vile infestation. It leeches my strength and attempts to wrest control of my shell. Now, what's all this? Infested, are you? Do you even know who I am? Why, 'tis the great Yarnaby, genius physician, unfairly outcast, who now towers before you. I apologize for intruding upon your work, but if you are the skilled physician you claim, I seek your assistance. Parasite has wormed its way inside of me. Its roots twist and pull inside my shell, draining my strength. If you possess the skills and tools, I would see it removed. Well, so you're a special sickly specimen, are you? That changes matters. Yes, turns them on their head. Let me see. Haunted indeed. No silk sickness, but something strange has certainly clawed its way in. Those roots that torment you so, I'm not altogether familiar with them, but it matters not. If there's something nasty inside a shell that must come out, we use Great Yarnaby as extricator. It's your only hope? But to crack your stiff shell, we'll need some more extra strength. The healing can be done, yes, but before that, my mighty extricator needs an upgrade. Oh boy. Bravo! A specimen who sees my brilliance. The task of you is simple. Head over to that tangled mess of cages, the roads above the moors. 2 bugs hide away there, Benjamin and Kroll, simple types woefully ignorant. I knew they had use, yet they have been useful in procuring me materials. Steel spines I need, a full bundle of them, forged hard and sharp, tougher than I've ever had, tough enough to crack stone, to pierce your thick shell. And prepare your machine for my return, madam. I shall soon return with the spines, for I'm eager to see myself freed. Off with you! Alright, here we go! If only this thing would let me heal. Or do an attack, or do anything special. I'm like, bro, I have been stripped of all of my great capabilities that I've had. It is... Ow. Goodbye. I'm like, no you don't. Goodbye. Yeah, you can do some pretty strong... You can do some pretty strong combos. Okay. We're gonna rest first, because I am quite literally living save to save, basically. Miss Grown-Up has hunted much, so soon it's time for noon to venture out, she thinks. Keep your sights keen, for meat wiles would be a wonderful delight. Okay. It doesn't care. Okay, up we go to Sinner's Road. Again. Excuse me, I'm trying to pogo this enemy here. Okay. And boop boop. There we go. In. To the mess. It's this way that's the quickest, I believe. Yeah. Hi, guys. Good bugs, I'm here on request of the Dr. Yarnaby. She requires spines forged of steel for a crucial operation. Ah, look at her Benjamin. She's all sick-like, coiled up tight within something weird. I reckon that operation's for herself. She's a sad sight for certain, girl, but sick or not, her scrap's hard found. If she's one, we got to be paid. Afraid the little one speaks true, missy. You might be ailing, but we can't be offering charity. We're stocking the spines you need, just gotta be ready to part with some beads. Perfectly fine by me, I've recently been paid. It's a pleasure doing business, ma'am. It's only the finest scrap we're selling, promise. For your shell's sake, we're hoping all them spines get the job done. Woo! Alright, that was a relatively easy side tangent that didn't even need too much work on it, actually. I am relatively happy with the outcome, then. Ow! Okay, and yoink. There we go. Ow. I'm like, I need the dash, and I need... let's quickly do a save down here, just because... Why not? just grab an extra heal real quick. And hurry on over to Yarnaby. What a name, Yarnaby. Whew, okay. I'm glad to be getting rid of the curse. Whatever the frick this thing is. Like, it has caused enough pain and agony for my entire gameplay. There we go. I do really like the attack string that I'm getting right now, though, and I'm hoping that this is like just a giant quest to unlock what is effectively going to be probably my new favorite crest. Just in the hard way. But yeah, no. Madam, I have returned with the spines requested. Allow me to enter that you may remove this parasite from my shell. Aha! The spine specimen, you have them. Then it is time, indeed, to free you of your wriggling torment and show my genius clear. Take the steel spines. Yes, finally a specimen worthy of my mighty extricator, my beautiful, unfairly maligned extricator. Come this waves. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yo, bound the crest of witch. With the needle and sweeping swings, leech the life of foes through twisted roots. Oh my god, okay, that's cool. The operation, a success. The simpletons hiding in that blasted Belvane would shudder into dust if they saw how much I achieved without them. Madam, I shan't lie, that was an ordeal such as I have rarely suffered. And yet the parasite does seem to have been unbound somewhat. Whatever remnant still lingers in my shell feels calmed enough for me to claim its power as my own. Perhaps this is a fortunate result after all. Of course, Great Yarnaby has healed you. Shout it through the caverns, scream it from the great spinning towers. Just make sure they hear you so-called civilized settlements of this ignorant land. Aww, frig yeah! Woo! Half-wits, the lot of them. Such grand achievement wrought by Yarnaby, a bug healed full by marvelous machine. Few weaklings expire and they all raise their claws. There's no place for progress in their tiny minds. Oh my god, it was. It was a... Oh my god. Yeah, it was a sight of what was to come. Okay, so we get the cool sweeping attacks. I've got the whip slice, you know, the spin. I wanna see what the freaking... God, that is so... I really like this already. I want to see what the heal effect is. Oh! Oh, that's cool. Okay, so it's the, what's it called? It's the freaking thorns from, like, it's the... Why can't I remember what it's called? Yeah, it's the thorn bush, thing from the original, but, like, on a heel instead. Which is really cool. And it also gives healing as well, which... I think I realized there is a slight problem with that. That might not be enough healing for me, just in general. I'm like, wait a minute. How much healing did that give? Because it did not look like much. Yeah, we'll do this. Hang on. Whoop-de-doo. Trails and... yeah. That'll be what we continue doing. I mean, yeah, open these. It does... Oh, the other thing about this is it gets rid of our yellows in exchange for more of these. Okay. I mean, you know what I think? I think this will be what I do, seeing as I do kind of use the healing a lot. And these two have been my best capability, or my best abilities so far. It is kind of sad to see that we're not allowed to have, you know, the yellow ones anymore, basically, if I use this. But yeah, we're definitely going to be using this for a bit. Okay, so where do we think Chakra is? Trail of Rings in Biowater. Alrighty, off we go. I'm excited to see what this one is, because Chakra has been a really good character. God, and I love that my dash attack does that. I want to see, so here, hit me, one of you guys. Hit me again. So if I do this, no, it does do it. It just needs, it needs targets to hit, I think. Yeah. So it has to hit something to give me the heal, basically. That is a little bit rough, especially because I tend to defensively heal, and I try to run, whenever doing that. But, I mean, you know, we can have fun with it. We can try it. I'm really liking this one just because of its abilities and attack style. Like, I'm having fun with the nail for it, basically. Alrighty. Chakra, how bad is it? How bad of a trek have you given me? Ow. Was not intending to get hit there. Let's see. I'm betting it's going to be over near Grohl. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay. I'm like, I could use some healing. Oh! Wait. Oh, so it's if they survive all three of the hits. So we kind of want that. So this really does just work best on, like, bosses. Actually, now that I've seen and understood it. Okay, up here. I'm assuming we're going here. Okay. All right, Chakra. What have you been on here? Yoink. Ow. Ow. I do need to get used to the effects of this one, though. Ow. That was a problem. It's fine. That's alright. That's alright. We just head back on up. I love Biowater Run Back. God. Please? Can I pogo? Like, that is one thing I will say does seem to be slightly weird, is it is very inconsistent in the way the pogos are being done. Like, it seems very rapid in terms of damage capabilities, and that's part of why I like this, because it deals a lot of damage quickly from the looks of it. I'm like, I would need some healing here real quick. Hup. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, and I forget I can't just not hit something with that. This? Okay. It's got probably tandem my favorite and least favorite least favorite pogo at the same time. Like, it is just amazingly cool, and at the same time, absolute dog water. And that is so much rosaries just gone. Wasted. Well, I screwed up. I totally should have used the recall thing. That was my bad for not even thinking about that. I didn't even think about it. Excuse me, you never spawn there. Jerk. I'm also not even using my parries right now, which is another thing that I need to be doing better. And that's why I like that ability right there, is because, as we saw, it just gives me free pogos on, like, certain things. Okay, track it. Ah, you went this way anyways, and I had messed up trying to chase after you up here. Ow. Okay. Let's heal a little bit. Yeah, like, I both do and do not like this. Like, this is giving me severe Beast vibes with the healing being based off of, you know, actually being able to hit your opponent with the heal effect. It's neat, it's just, it's definitely not my favorite, and definitely not my preferred. Is it up here? I mean, if there's a spot that I'd expect Chakra to be in, you know, it might be over here. I'm like, why are there so many of these? I forget. Okay, Chakra's not over here. That's alright. There we go. I'm very glad that I got lucky and grabbed that and did that, because that was nearly unlucky. Okay, Chakra, where did you go? Because I'm being an idiot. There we go. Track this. I'm like, I can follow Chakra's path there. Ow. Ow. And yoink. Oh boy, Chakra. Where did you end up at? Okay. Ow. Ow. I messed that up because I didn't even hit anything. I need to get used to it. I'm so used to Reaper healing, which is just, you know, go for it, basically. because when you go for it, you'll just get what you need. I swear, if Grohl was like her master or something, I'm just gonna be like, bruh, your master tried to kill me. Like, hyper aggressively tried to kill me. Okay, that was not bad, but I am definitely thinking I'm correct in my guess that Grohl was somehow, you know, her master. That was good. I'm like, I need healing. Ow. Thank you for the heals. Okay. Get out of here. Chakra, is this where you are? I kind of lost track of you, by the way. You weren't leaving too many things for me. I think I went past all of Chakra's stuff because now I'm like, wait a minute. Because she brought me up here, but then where was she? I'm like, I did definitely take a deviation to go. Also, the fact that those respawn. Ow. Yeah, that one was on me. Ah! Where did Chakra go? Chakra went this way. Up into a spot that I have not been in yet. Wait a minute. Oh. Into a clean part of the bile waters. Interesting. Where are there these balls? Ah, hi Chakra. Pashanka, hornet-wielding needle, for that is your name, is it not? I've heard it spoken in this land with reverence, and hoped you would accept my summons in these moments. One is good, but two is best. I not deny the wish, Chakra. A somber ceremony seemed likely at the trail's end, and I am sadly proved correct. This then is your master? Yes, the fiercest of my tribe, here she lies. Called her master, true, but she was mother just as much, more by far than the bug who bore me. That's fine. Among the many marvels of this kingdom, she found a fine place to meet her end. And by age, I tried to call that shame, but I only see strength unbeaten. Even as her shell betrayed her, she walked this kingdom's breadth. It was her trail followed that allowed me to share witness to its dignity. Hornet-wielding needle, you two have journeyed these many paths as my master before us. Join me for her song sending. It's time for her soul to walk beyond her shell. I was trying to press it early. Trail's end. The wish granted. Grant Chakra's wish. For sharing this moment, I shall have you accept a gift, one I had believed I would never pass. You would take these rings and learnings to make more. They are built of clever method devised by my master and will crush this kingdom's toughest shell. Use them and she is remembered. My thanks, chakra, to gain a tool so defined by its owner. I am much grateful. They shall prove a great aid on my journey. The throwing ring! Yeah, that is definitely a nice end to Chakra's quest line. I'm glad to have seen it. I believe it's the end to Chakra's quest line. I might be wrong, but it makes sense to be the end of her quest line. Like, the only other thing I could think to be would be to somehow fight Chakra. Like, that would be the only other end to her quest line that I can imagine. But that's, like, a very deadly proposition right there. I guess we head back to Bellheart now? I mean, look, we still have the quest in Putrefied Ducks that I really need to just figure out. Or, you know, whatever. And we've got that, and, like, I'm trying to think of all the other options there are, because there's not that many, actually. Like, we can go, well, I don't have the money anymore. I was like, we can go, you know, buy the whatever thingy that this thing makes, but actually, no, we can't. Because I don't have the money for it anymore. In fact, I've kind of broken and lost all of my money. I've got, you know, other things we could try. I'm like, really, this is just the one thing that I'm like, how do I get now? So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking we need to do. Okay, well, let's, I guess, head on over. Ow. Oh, gosh darn it. Parasites. No. It's fine. We'll take the rest and be fine. Yeah, let's see here. How do I want to do this? How do I want to figure this stuff out? Because, like, I wish that I understood where it is that I need to head, but I don't. I wish that I understood how to do all this stuff, but I don't. There is the thing with, like, you know, Mount Fae, quote-unquote, possibly having an entry into the Coral Tower area, but, like, I don't know how useful that is for us to go grab. I'm just like, yep, that's neat that we know of it. And everywhere else, I'm like, yeah, no, we're clear, we're good. I guess I just try and head up Putrefied Ducks and... Do I... What... Heh. Yeah, I guess we head up Putrefied Ducks here and just try and see if I can't find some more info slash enemies that will be considered skewered, seared, or whatnot. See, the problem is I feel like it's requiring me to do certain things with the enemies is what it really wants me to do. Like, I have a feeling... Ow. That really, it doesn't matter... Yeah, because that's shredded organ, which is really easy to get. Like, it doesn't matter... Diced into fine chunks. So I'm assuming... Skewered wants... something. Skewered probably means killed with, like, a spear? I would assume, so long pin, maybe? Could be, or the drill, but that is a rotary like this one, so I'm assuming it's expecting that shreds. This probably also shreds. Huh. I guess this probably, like, I don't know what it wants out of me is the problem. But it does definitely seem to be that it wants something that it can, you know, like something that requires an action to do properly. So I guess if that's the case, yeah, I guess we kind of need to go find a bunch of enemies. And maybe just see if I can't skewer them by... Well, I mean, first off... Okay, come on. Isn't it the... Oh, it's the next room over. I guess let's just try and get the shred first, because the shred seems to be the easiest one for me to get. Yeah, because it's whenever I kill them with those types of things, I think. Okay. Come on. You know what? Go kill the enemy. Bruh, it does not attack these guys. Go get. Oh. That just... It dies. Ah. I see. Okay, well then, I mean, if that's the case... Yeah, this is definitely a harder to use Crest than Reaper was, but, like, I feel confident in it. I guess let's just go somewhere where there's a bunch of enemies and maybe a bunch of easy ones and try and see if I can't figure it out. I want to figure out seared, and the spot where I figure seared enemies would be here. Like, I'd have to use the fire to do it or something. The other spot we could try is deep docks and go really down below and see if I can't get something out of it. Okay, can we... Ah, it is anywhere. So it's more... It is the method. It is the method. That's what we're after. We're after figuring out the method. Okay, so... Got it. So it's all related to the tools then. It's gotta be. It's gotta be related to the tools then. That didn't die to the damage. So, yeah, it really needs... I see. And do that, and that gets us those. Okay. So, yeah, it's doable. I just need to figure out what seared means. And seared is looking like the most insane one so far. I need to go sit and rest because I need more of the things to hit them with. So, yeah, let's think here. So, shredded is just hit him with any rotary thing. Skewer, I'm assuming, is this. But what the hell is seared? Hitting them with this? It's gotta be that. Killing them with the explosion, probably. Yeah, let's see if I can't skewer a few enemies here. I mean, first off, skewered. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I really needed to do that a different way, but, you know, that gives us that method. You do have to actually hit them for death with the method that you're using. Okay, so it is really like this weird use this specific tool type of quest, which is kind of meh, not gonna lie, in my opinion. I'm kind of over here like, bruh, that kind of sucks as a quest, to be honest. It just is, hi, yes, please use this different method to do this. I really need to turn off my poison for this, I think. Because a lot of enemies seem to be dying from just this and the poison. And I'm not meaning for them to die from the poison. I'm meaning for them to die skewered. No! Darn it. Okay. How many of those skewered organs do I need? 10. Okay, so it's relatively cheap to do. Well, or it's relatively easy enough to do because it's the one that'll, or it's the one of the ones that need not that many to get done. Man, I am just trying to get the enemies and I keep failing because I keep just throwing them the poison. I think the better move is going to actually be, yeah, just go get rid of your poison, 5-head. Because very clearly, I need to. Yeah, let's get rid of the poison for right now. We'll do this one just because, why not, you know, I guess. And we've actually got all the shredding. So I'm going to see if... Nope, I want this one. And I want this one just to see it. To see if it kabooms things. Well, it would help if I... help if I throw things properly. Ow. Oh. Seared. Okay, so it works. Got it. Cool. Neat. I can sit here and run around and try and kill a few enemies with those abilities, and yeah, we can actually get this quest finally done. There we go. Seared organ. I wasn't sure if those were... I mean, they definitely weren't enemies because, like, you know, that obviously did nothing to them. Okay, come on. Thank you. Skewer. Yoink. And seared. Okay. So then through here... I mean, yeah, I could go up. That is probably the best spot, is to head up. We could head to, like, Shellwood, and just try and farm a fair few enemies over there. I mean, that would probably be the best place for it, especially because... Well, no, actually, the best place for it is going to be the Wormways here, yeah, now that I think about it. Because the Wormways are infinite in the way that they work. Yeah. So I just go to the Wormways then, and the Wormways give me what I need. Got it. Get kaboom. No, your organ. Through into here, yeah. Actually, you know what? Let's go sit with, Zilotl. There we go. There we go. Zilotl. Ow. Probably. Yoink. Yup. Take that. Woo. Ow. Yeah, Zilotl gives us our save point that we need. I went past the spot. Okay, it does let you grab these enemies as the food source for it. Hang on. Darn. I'm trying to evade having to walk over here. Nice. We love when the healing actually works. Okay, over. Over. And then up, and up, and up to Zilotl's. Okay, now we get to go stand by that spot where I just was, and I get to go delete an entire bloodline of them all at once. And over, and over, and over. So, it's really easy for the seer. The problem is I don't know if I could really necessarily do the non-seared easy. Doink. Ow. Okay. I'm like, I need some healing here. Real quick. Oh. My controller just disconnected because of this. So. Yeah. Can't really do... Yeah, can't do that quick enough. Okay, that's fine. We'll just find a good spot for the skewering then, but that is very obviously a good spot for the searing. The searing egg. Like, this is where Architect really would get its use, because, like, I'd actually be able to reconstruct a bit more. Yeah, no, I'm like, should probably go and just find a better spot, actually, now that I think about it. Because right now, no. Hang on. Yoink. Skewered. Skewered, that's all of them. So now we just need kabooms. Now we just need kabooms. Which, I mean, I did say that that spot was a good spot for kaboom. But, I mean, we can walk somewhere. We can walk somewhere else. That's fine. It's fine. Is this where Chakra took up? No. Chakra took up at the other place, I'm assuming. Kaboom. Seared organs. Seared organs. I want seared organ. There we go. And one more? Yep, one more. Who's the lucky number 15? You. Well, not you, apparently. Oh, because you're not real. You know, you'd think that after all this time, I'd be smart enough to recognize when an enemy is and isn't real. Nope, apparently not. Kaboom. Seared organ. Yay. Yay. I can go play the game again, and we can actually, I guess... Wait. I just realized. I'm celebrating there not being any more quests left that I have to do that I know of. Why am I celebrating this? This is a problem. This means that I have to go beat the game or something. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Am I almost out? Like, are we almost done? Like, did I just unintentionally almost beat the game or something? Like, I'm distraught. I don't understand the concept of being over. Yep, you did that to yourself. God, that is really cool. Excuse me, let me go, please. I'm in the wrong room, as it turns out. As it turns out, wrong room. Which sucks. Okay, so, with that said and done, carry me up, please. And over. And in, finally. Hello. You have them, spider. The smell is upon you. All those organs rich prepared for feasting. Yep, go ahead. Brood feast. Wish granted. You've done well, spider. Upon these fine meats, my children will gorge and grow, and better the organs of others than they feed upon your own. Yes, one should not be surprised for the spider to perceive the truth of my request. A child of one like you, many times I've seen it similar. They will be born hungry with sharp tooth and claw. In their birth craze, your own meat would delight as much as another bug's. This feast is distraction, and hope to save your shell. Is that shameful? A mother who would not sacrifice herself for her children to grow strong. Is it wrong to want to witness their first flight, their first hunt, to see them kill and grow? Your choice is your own, tall mother. You won't be judged by me. I have seen enough sacrifice. I have no love for the act. Longclaw. Talisman fashioned from talon of large predator. Increases the range of needle attack. Yep, that's going right in. Yeah, that's going right in. I have said many a times how much I have missed the range boost of frickin' the Mark of Pride. Well, alrighty then. I guess we're in the position where next time we play, I guess it's check Songclave, check Bellheart. Otherwise, we're calling it golden and we're done. Which is weird. Because I kind of don't believe we're almost done. Also, again, I hate whoever designed this spot. Because they didn't design it really well with the double jump in mind. Okay. But yeah, no. With that, everybody, I'm gonna go find us a nice spot. I guess, you know what, we'll head to Songclave, and then I will call it done and dusted. I went to the wrong spot. A very typical thing of me to do is head to the wrong spot. Alrighty. Yep, I'm like, you're gonna go into that one. It is a bit crazy to hear them scream like that, but with that, everybody, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Have a good one, and we will figure out what is left of the game next time. Bye-bye. Whoop-dee-doo. Man, I'm so glad that we got, like, one of the coolest ones. You know, that is something we do need to do. We do need to go talk to Eva about the new cool thing. I wonder if also Chakra's in here at all, anywhere. I don't think she is. I don't think she is at all. In fact, is she in her spot? No. Hello, Chakra. Actually, never mind. Rest below while you can. Lands beyond these bells. It's rare to see such safety. Master has been found, Chakra. Your task in these lands is finished. Will you now return to your tribe? Shall not return, Hornet-wielding Needle. I cannot. To leave my tribe's nest plans. That journey has only one direction. This has always been our way. Our long leaving for those few who survive till age seeks to claim their shell, and those fewer who choose to send them on. With these lands far loom, my nest plains I once saw so grand, now they become so small. A place for birth and growing, but a place too narrow to live a bug's life full. In this moment, I have no more items to trade. Perhaps if we meet again, I will. Nope. Alright, for real this time. Bye, guys.